What's up everybody, River Caraba here, the analytics guy, coming back at you with another video today. Today we're going to talk about watch time and we're going to talk about live streams. So with a lot of the YouTube partner program changes that we see here on YouTube, a lot of people are wondering, how do I go about getting more and more watch time here on YouTube and reach that 4,000 hour benchmark that is seemingly very difficult to get? I first want to talk about some of those changes to the YouTube partner program, which I'm sure you're aware of, but just really the ramifications of that and put the sense of urgency with some of this. So the very most important thing is 4,000 hours worth of watch time and those 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube minimum. Okay, so what happens once you get those two things, right? Well, there are some caveats, right? So you need to accumulate those 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. Now, what happens after 12 months? Well, the answer is that clock likely resets to 0. So based on when you're starting your channel, so if you're starting a brand new channel right now and you're watching this video to try to get some advice, good on you. You're taking the first and most proper step, which is educating yourself on these things. If you've already started a channel, then when the new change is enacted, that is exactly when it was going to start. So back in February, when those changes took hold, that is when that stopwatch actually officially starts. So watch time. Watch time is obviously, as all of us know, is defined as the number of minutes that people are watching your content. So if one person watches 10 minutes, that is 10 minutes of watch time. If 10 people watch 1 minute, that is 10 minutes of watch time. Some of our friends here on YouTube, like Daryl Eves, and then also the people over at vidIQ, have done some testing around what happens if people watch the video in fast forward. So if it was a 10-minute video and they watch it at double the speed, do you get 10 minutes of watch time or 5 minutes? And it turns out that you actually get 5 minutes of watch time. So there's unfortunately no coaching your audience to cheating the system or anything like that when it comes to fast forward. But one way to accumulate a lot of watch time really easy is scheduling out your live streams. We recently put up a video last week around building up a live stream, having a number of concurrent viewers, and then publishing a video, and then directing those people and terminating the live stream to go into that video. That gives it a boost. But let's say you do an Ask Me Anything. Here on this channel, we're actually going to be doing that really soon, where you can just fire questions at me. Maybe we'll do some channel reviews, things like that. If you are interested in doing that, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below if you'd love to have, like, pick my brain in a live stream. I'm totally open to doing that soon. But the point is here that if you do a 45-minute live stream and you have those concurrents, people the whole time, especially if you're providing a great level of value during that live stream, maybe it's something that people have been looking forward to and you're making an announcement, or like an Ask Me Anything or anything like that. Maybe you're live streaming an event that you've been trying to promote on your channel and you're getting people to watch the whole time. That's a really good way of accumulating those minutes, and those minutes add up, because at the end of that 12 months, if you're not getting 4,000 hours of watch time in that 12 months, and I imagine next February we're going to see people not so happy, because then it very clearly states in the new YouTube Partner Program guidelines and requirements that you must achieve that 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. So from when that 12 months starts for you, you do need to keep track. Definitely. I mentioned vidIQ earlier. They're another really cool tool here on YouTube. I really don't have any particular allegiance to the TubeBuddies or the the vidIQs or the Morning Fames. There's a lot of really cool tools out there. If you want to know my opinion on those, my opinion is use every resource at your disposal. So if you want to use any of them or all of them or none of them, that's completely up to you. But vidIQ does have a tool that actually is kind of cool. It puts a count in terms of how much watch time just right on your home screen, which is kind of neat. I'll leave a link below if you guys are interested in checking those out. But that would be my advice. So I know that when we were back in February and some people were trying to meet the requirements, so what I failed to mention this whole time is the YouTube Partner Program. Once you meet those requirements, you're able to monetize your channel. So some of us were able to monetize, and then when the new partner program took effect, we lost that monetization status. Some people just never reached that yet, but from that date on, if you get that 4,000 hours of watch time, obviously you get your channel monetized, you can start making some money. It is nominal, it's pretty small, but there's tons of different ways that you can make money on YouTube that's not reliant on the AdSense program for Google. If you want to know more about AdSense, leave it also in the comment section below. Happy to make a video on that. I work in advertising, as you guys know, and I can provide a lot of value around that for questions. But my recommendation, and what I started to say earlier, was people were just doing live streams to try to get the watch time minutes to get them over the mark. In some cases here on YouTube, it kind of became like a game show in some cases to get people over the mark because they were so close. They were going to do a live stream and get the minutes that they needed. Obviously, you can do things like super chat and live stream, and if you're providing value and people want to feel compelled to give you super chats, that's cool too for you as a creator. But you know, one thing that I just want to make you aware of, and you know, it seems like in this little discussion that we're doing here, is this kind of not so formal of a video. I like these discussions that we have, but YouTube does, and they don't specify exactly, but in the terms of service for your YouTube channel, that when you build a channel, you by default have to agree to in order to have that channel, is that you agree to those terms of service. And in there, it says that YouTube kind of reserves the right that if they feel like you're gaming the system and have too long of live streams, you can actually get a strike on your channel, a strike on your account, which if you get 3 strikes, then your account is terminated. So you definitely don't want that. But yeah, it is the live streams are a good way to get some watch time, a really great way to build up that those hours that accumulate. So if you start baking in live streams into your regular video production cadence, maybe a way to engage with your fans or subscribers, whatever you choose to call them, it's a really good way. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Rambled on for like 7-8 minutes here, but I really appreciate you guys. Let me know what you're thinking of some of these videos in the comment section below. Just telling you to comment your butts off today, because I'm really interested in doing some live streams for you guys. I think that that is going to be a really good way to not only interact with you guys, but then hear a lot of your questions. I'll have some sort of assistant with me likely during that time to take down your questions. So just in case I can't get to them, or if it's a really good idea, I'll make a whole video unto itself about. So thanks so much for sticking around to this end of this video. I know sometimes the longer ones are hard to sit here the whole time, but I assure you, I'm committed to giving you guys as best information as I can that's going to help you out and give you nothing that is useless. I've been making some observations and having some conversations with creators here offline, but from YouTube. And one of the things that people, you know, give me a really awesome compliment about is that no nonsense, like I just jump into it and I'm giving you guys hopefully helpful information and not fluff that doesn't have any actionable, you know, like go and do this now. That's kind of what I like to put as my differentiator. Not that other creators, especially in my space, are not putting out, you know, actionable items, but sometimes I'll just put out my perspective on things, but always will have some action with it and give you guys some perspective. But so thanks a lot again for sticking with us, and we will see you in the next video.